Hello, boils and ghouls. It's my favorite time of year, Halloween. I love everything about Halloween. The pumpkins, the candy, the spooky movies. But my favorite thing of all are the scary stories. And there's nothing scarier than poor sleep. So get comfortable, grab yourself a cup of apple cider, and strap yourself in for Scary Sleep Tales. The first tale I like to call The Blue Light Blues. Tony was a nice boy. He loved cats, baking, and reviewing bedding accessories. But he loved to take his phone to bed with him. He'd lie in bed, scrolling through news and recipes. There was just one problem. Tony didn't know that the phone hid a monster, a terrible blue light. As Tony scrolled, the blue light worked its terrible magic. Bit by bit, it robbed him of his sleep. Even when he put the phone away, he could not sleep. He tried counting sheep, but they became monsters in his mind. Warm milk went down like poison. Nothing worked. Then Tony turned to Mattress Clarity for help. He found an article on the effects of blue light on sleep. And he found that studies show that the light emitted by phones, computers, and TVs can reduce melatonin levels and throw off your circadian rhythms. He had his answer. He stopped watching TV closer to bedtime. He shut off his computer. There was just one thing left to do. It called to him. The world at his fingertips. All the recipes he desired. The moral of this story, don't be haunted by your phone. Put all technology to bed a few hours before bedtime or the blue light will get you. This next tale I like to call The Wrong Mattress. And this one stars my twin brother, Marcus. Marcus was a bit full of himself, arrogant, just kind of a butthead. Marcus never needed help or advice from anyone. He knew it all. So, when it was time to buy a new mattress, Marcus thought he had it all handled. He didn't do any research. He didn't go to Mattress Clarity to find the right mattress for his situation. He bought the first cheap mattress he came across. The first night, Marcus put sheets, pillows, and a comforter on the mattress and went to sleep. Well, he tried. Marcus tossed and turned. He just couldn't get comfortable. It was soft, too soft. He sank and sank and sank. The next day, he was achy, irritable, with Buscemi eyes. He fell asleep during the Zoom meeting. Now, a normal person would admit when they were wrong, get a new mattress. But Marcus was stubborn. He said, I'm going to sleep on this mattress if it's the last thing I do. So Marcus lay down and sank and sank. Marcus tried to move. He couldn't. He was trapped. And then he heard it. I'm hungry. Marcus screamed. Don't get eaten by the wrong mattress. Use Mattress Clarity to find the right mattress for your situation. The next story we call I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. Toby was a busy guy. When he wasn't at work, he was staying up late playing Animal Crossing or watching The Great British Bake Off. He would stay out late with his friends, and sometimes he wouldn't sleep at all. Now, when his friends said, I'm worried about your sleep, Toby laughed it off. His one friend told him about Mattress Clarity and all the great sleep resources they have. They told him that poor sleep was connected to increased risk of cardiovascular disease, depression, anxiety, and so much more. But Toby didn't listen. And soon, Toby saw the effects of his sleep deprivation firsthand. At this point, he hadn't slept for 100 hours. And at first, he thought it was just the trick of the lights. But then, it became so much more. maybe there was a ghost. Or maybe it's the fact that sleep deprivation can lead to hallucinations. Either way, that ghost scared the sleep into Toby. And last, but certainly not least, we have a little yarn about the terrors of sawing logs. I call it the snoring. The scene, an idyllic Midwest town. Barbecues, baseball games. A great place to live. Then, one night, the sound came. The snoring. It shook the town, toppled buildings. The people ran screaming. And soon, the townsfolk realized the sounds were coming from Maury's house. And he knew he snored, and it didn't bother him one bit. The next night, the snoring was worse. Buildings began to topple. The old Harlow Bridge fell into the river. No one knew what to do. But Maury started to feel exhausted during the day. He'd wake up with a sore throat, headache, and just feel terrible. Then Maury read on Mattress Clarity that he may have a sleep disorder. He went to see a sleep doctor and realized he had sleep apnea. You see, Maury wasn't just snoring. His breath was stopping up to 45 times an hour. He wasn't getting good restful sleep, and the doctor prescribed a CPAP machine. The next night, the townsfolk waited for the cacophony to begin, but it never did. Maury slept soundly that night, and so did the town. Well, my friends, I hope our scary sleep tales don't affect your sleep. But just remember, if you want to keep the nightmares away, check out mattressclarity.com for more sleep products and great sleep tips. Pleasant screams.